Ashley. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jack in at the shooting guard position. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we'd love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the offseason on that challenge.
Season never really ends. Now the pass to Johnson. Passes to Montgomery. Pass to Knox. Clock at 6.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's Montgomery. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. On the wing, Green. Next game he had 13. O'Connor the pass to Teague. The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Ashley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
To Teague. Here's O'Connor. That's good. And so Teague with the assist.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
To the inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
O'Connor defended by Jack. Here's O'Connor. Here's Knox. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Ashley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Montgomery defended by Jack to the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Down low, here's Ashley. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ashley's got 8.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And good that time.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
The Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's O'Connor, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And a new group in for the Nets.
And now look at Knox, some stats on him. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in rebounding, 13th in blocks, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim, and he always hustles to get there.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Ashley passes to Stewart.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Pollard. Here's Jovanovic. It's hauled in by Ashley.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Carroll, no one around him. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Passes it to Pollard. Knocked loose. Here's Vaughn. The pass to Ashley. Jacks up a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Pollard. Carroll covering, looking to end the run. And the Nets miss again.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lets it fly from 18. Misses off the left iron. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Knocks the pass to Pollard. Misses the layup. Now here's Carroll. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Pollard. He's out there with Little. And it's Knox in at power forward.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And here's Little. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And no good that time.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Got a piece of it. It's Carroll on the wing. 7 points in the game. It's good on the putback.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And that one drops. 8 points for him. And the home team has possession. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Montgomery, and he's good on the 3-ball.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
We'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers.
You know, both of these clubs forced a lot of turnovers and also converted offensively off of them. Very impressive.
At 3 off the mark. The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Trieri, no good on the shot. Johnson with some nice D. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Pass to O'Connor. Right side Teague from about 16. That one rolling around and rims out. Gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Vaughn from the arc. But they'll get another chance. 3-pointer. That shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Trieri off target from 3-point range.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Passes it to Jack. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Montgomery. Here's Jovanovic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that one misses. 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
The Nets have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And he makes the first. That one is no good. Gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Got a piece of it. transition. Here come the Nets. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
The Nets have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Stewart, rebounded by the Nets.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
It's deflected. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's deflected. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Pollard. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Kicks to Carroll. Inside. Sinks that one from the post. Carroll's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the home team heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is taking a look at this home squad. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, it's a nice patient off.
And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Ashley is out there with Johnson. And it's Green, and it's Jack in at the 2-guard spot. Out left to the wing. Here's O'Connor. Here's Knox. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Knox has got 6.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Hollis Trieri. It's hauled in by Ashley. Ashley's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Johnson penetrating. And Green with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Green's got his second basket of the night. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Count that one.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Ashley passes to Green. It's stolen. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Back to Jack. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Jovanovic. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Pollard, he's checked in for the Nets. One-on-one fast break. There's the pass to Stewart. An easy 2 points on the layup. Stewart's got 7 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Knox. Lays it up and banks it in. Knox has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No good with the wing jumper. The Nets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pollard passes to Hernandez. Now here's Little. Pass to Pollard. Launches it. Can't hit that one. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. From 20 feet out. No good from Jack.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
The ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Vaughn. It's rebounded by Pollard. The net shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Hernandez, defended by Jack. Doing it pretty well, close to 50%. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Nets. .107 left to play in the third. Lets it go with a 3. And the Nets miss again.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Nice hit again. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Pollard missing. Pollard's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. To the inside, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
So both teams changing it up here. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Teague. Pass to Hernandez. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Hernandez has got his second bucket tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's the home team ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Knox, and it's Montgomery in at the 2 spot. Over to the left wing. Here's Kolomak. No good with the triple. Burnett shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Hernandez. Finished off the break. Hernandez has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Nets. He's checked in for Ashley. The Nets making a switch here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And the Nets with possession here. 8-point game. Here's Montgomery. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Kolomak. Sinks the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
A nice shot by Teague.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Green. Chalk up 2 there.
That's good planning and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Taken away. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Carroll. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Knox. Here's Teague. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Free throw good, Teague. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Stewart. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. Nets passing it around.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And it's Johnson penetrating. Banked in off the glass.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's O'Connor. They get it again. Knox makes it off the glass.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
O'Connor defended by Jack.
Not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Johnson, the pass to Stewart. Rebounded by the Nets. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. And it's off the back rim, no good. Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Ashley passes to Stewart. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
He always has the green light to take those kinds of shots because he is absolutely lethal from there.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 8. 1:05 left in the game. Here's O'Connor. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Stewart passes to Johnson, and Johnson with the stuff.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
That's good from Johnson. .59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Balestrieri. Nets with the new shot clock. Here's Teague. And the shot goes in.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jack for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. O'Connor the pass to Montgomery. Passes it to O'Connor. Launches a 3. But they get it back. From deep three-point range, missed. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out